How's it going today, y'all? I hope all is well with yous. Let me raise this up just a hair. There we go. Anyways, today, I was thinking about this earlier. Uh, in a sense, is a was on my mind was seeking and being patient, patiently waiting. Now I know that that's going to be a difficult one. It's difficult for me. So, since I have like severe ADHD, which is not a bad thing. I know a lot of people are like, ah, da, da, da. Listen, it's not a bad thing. You know, my brain can functions at a higher rate in a sense. Squirrel a lot easier, hyper fixate on things like there's no tomorrow, and able to get off subject like I just was in an instant. Um, but back to what I was saying about, seeking and being patient in what is you're going after, what you're seeking. I know that can look like so many different things, what you're seeking, what you're going after, what you're pursuing. Um, I know one of the biggest things for me is when you're seeking. Is in a sense opening the door beforehand. What I mean by that is you're pushing it, you're making it happen instead of letting it happen naturally, letting it happen if it's in a sense in God's will, in His time, not in your time. And that can be used in so many different aspects of your life, more than just waiting for God's will to be done. Because in a sense, in your life, it is His will. Um, yeah, and it's so easy for us when we want something, when it's in front of us, when it's like I this now, please let it happen. It's so easy for us to literally kick down the door and make it happen. But the problem with that a lot of times is when we make it happen, it's not true. It's not 100% of what we were looking for because we made it happen. It's not natural. But when you just let it occur, and I'm going to keep saying with God's will, when you let God's will happen, when you let Him open the door for you in your life, no matter what it may be, whether it be in ministry, whether it be in a job, whether it be in a new position in your job, new home, new vehicle, it doesn't matter. When you let His will occur, when you let Him open the door for you, it is so much better for you. You get 100% of it instead of, let's say, 20%, 30%. That's what happens when I force the door open for myself. Like, oh, I want this. I'm gonna go after it. I'm going to pursue it. Right? I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of being patient. For God's will to be done, I'm just going to do it. Man, I tell you, I can't count how many times I've done that in a situation, and it was never what I thought it was going to be. I always ended up literally falling flat on my face with the situation and sitting there and asking God for forgiveness, and then learning to wait, learning to lean on Him, learning to be patient. And I'll tell you what, it is hard because with the way we are, especially nowadays, in the sense of a fast food society, in the sense of everything is right there for us. We can make a phone call, we can go online, we can send a text, we can get in our vehicle and go to the store. Everything, in a sense, is at our disposal in an instant. So when you're told to wait, it is difficult. It's like it's hard. And I know for me, I get very fidgety when I'm told to wait, when I'm waiting for something to arrive, or when I'm waiting to move towards something. I get antsy and like, what do you mean? I got to. I. That's literally how I get. But definitely over the years, I've learned to test the door. Is this door open? Go and nope. All right, it's not open. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna keep seeking. I'm gonna keep praying. I'm gonna keep moving forward and wait for this door to be open. Keep doing things that are necessary for that to fall into place, for that to come into fruition, but not forcefully opening the door for me to go through into whatever it is I am going for, or whatever it is even that God's putting for me in my life. And that also is so difficult, because when you get up to that, you're testing. Okay, is this available yet? And it's like it can just give it a little nudge. No, you gotta learn to. Okay, not yet, God. I'm going to keep waiting. I'm going to keep seeking it. I'm going to keep praying. Whatever it may be, I will wait. And that's difficult. Man, is that difficult. It's like, you just want to, serious, you just want to kick the door open and, say, here I am, let's go. I've struggled with that for so long. And then on the other part, I've struggled with, I guess it's not his will, and completely shut myself off to that situation because I went up to the door, I tested it. It was not time for me to walk through, and instead of me seeking, instead of me praying, instead of me constantly chasing after him, I went, oh well, woe is me. Sat on my hands, went to the corner, whatever you want to say it, whatever you want to call it, and said, oh well, such is life. When it wasn't, and when it was not, because he wants so much for us, wants so much for you, for me, everybody. And we got to realize when that testing comes, not being done out of spite, it's not being done out of hate, it's not being done out of any of that, because our Father does not hate us, loves us beyond measure, cares about us. And again, think about what he did with his only son. Think about how much he loves you, that he did that. So with that, when you go to that door, when you go to that, you're seeking it, and it's not opening yet, be patient. Be praying. Be seeking him. Because if it's not meant to be, he'll let you know. If it's meant to be, he'll let you know. But you gotta be seeking it. Gotta be, okay, God, what are we doing? And on that part also, a lot of people, God doesn't talk anymore. BS. Our God talks every day. Are you listening? Whether it be in the wind, in the rain, in the sun that is shining, the birds singing, there's so many ways that he is still talking through his word, through other people. Shoot. There's times where I'm watching TV and all of a sudden it's like, boom. All right, I hear you, Lord. Turn my heart to him then. Because he loves us that much that he will talk to us through anything. If we choose to listen. Yeah, I hope you all are having a great day. I hope you guys are having a blessed day, a good weekend. On that note, I'll catch y'all later. Peace out. Be blessed.